Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Shutters and Speed. Yeah, today we're back in the car, so we must be off to some sort of motorcycle event. What event is that? Well, as we say here in Norfolk, as ever, we will run them their titles, boy, and get into where we're off to today. Yeah, so welcome back to Shutters and Speed. Yeah, today I'm off to the depths of Norfolk, the depths of mid-Norfolk, it has to be said, into the Norfolk countryside to see some pretty much world-class motocross action. And the place in question that we're visiting is Lyng, which is a small village between East Dereham and Norwich in mid-Norfolk. Now, Lyng has been hosting motocross events for 30 or 40 years or more, I think it dates back even further than that. But I know it's been holding, high-quality, world-class events for about 30 odd years or so. And I have been here a few times, but I haven't been there for probably 10 years or more. So I thought it would be a good opportunity, as I've got the time today, to go and have a look at some of the action, catch up with the latest protagonists, as it were, the people who are sort of in the championship at the moment, see what machinery they're riding, and see what sort of thing we can film and photograph. I am looking to, increase my portfolio of up-to-date motorcycle images. I always like to keep that up to date, as you know. I mean, I've been to various British superbike events and that sort of thing. So, I'm just looking to, keep up to date with what's going on, and just go and take a few snaps and see how it comes out, and also record a bit of footage. So, I'm looking to have a bit of a laugh today, and I'm also looking at trying out a few new video techniques. So we'll see how that all pans out. And as ever, we may well, although it's probably not that likely, but we might well get to chat to one or two people about the event and so forth, even if it's only a few spectators or whatever. Because it's highly likely that I may even bump into one or two people that I know. So it'll be very interesting to get their take on what's going on. The other thing to mention is apparently I read on the website last night that the course at Lyng has been slightly modified since I was last there. So it'll be very interesting to see how that pans out, and just capture the action really. So we're making our way there, and I hope that we'll have a very enjoyable day. So let's get to Lyng, let's get parked up, and let's see what we can find. Well, we've arrived at the Cadders Hill circuit here at Lyng, and we've just had a quick look around the old paddock and watched the next class. I think it's the 125s. They've just warmed up their starts before they go about their practice laps. So we'll just go and have a wander around and see if we can capture that. But in the meantime, let's go and have a look around the paddock and see what's going on.
Your second place rider in the championship standings there. Got back down the other side. Joel Ripping right on the cusp there. The guys in position at the moment, but Max Harris also has left the second. 20 tired riders out on track at the moment. 9 of them all have
So that's the end of the morning session. They've just had a warm-up practice and they've just pre-qualified. And I'm up here at the top of the hill now where I'm hoping to catch some of the action this afternoon. The first race is in about 10 or 15 minutes, so we'll be mooching around the track to see what we can capture. But I must admit I've had a good time so far looking around the track, having a look at what's available, looking through the paddock, and also getting up and seeing where the action is. So we'll look forward to this afternoon and see what that brings.
The men behind him trying to deprive him of a spot in the main races today.
20 seconds left on the clock. Here comes George Hopkins. It's going to be very close. George Hopkins, 2 laps left in of this race, and that could be his. Keep your eyes on that. Looks like he's made his way past. Roderick Evans drops down to 4th.
So here we go with a mixture of slow-mo and normal speed. Let me know what you think of this in the comments below.
As they head up the start straight there.
And so, as ever, just a collection of some of the still shots that I managed to capture during the day, which I hope you enjoy, and obviously let me know what you think. Yeah, so we're on the road now, making our way home from Lyng and the British MotoX Championship round there. And I have to say, I had a very interesting day. I saw the 125s, which is basically for youngsters from about 14 to 18, and the MX2, which is the 250 machines, and the MX1, which is the top of the range 400, 500cc big boys machines, which is where the sort of the top riders in the country take part. And it was, you know, it was really quite an interesting day, and the racing was very hot and very keenly contested, and it really was a top class motorsport event to go and watch and film and photograph, as you've hopefully seen by now by the footage and the photographs that I managed to achieve today. And the one interesting thing I found was that I didn't manage to get to chat to many people, but there was one particular gentleman whose son was taking part in the 125 series, and he was telling me how you know, how it's quite worrying to have his son out there, you know, risking life and limb, but he enjoys it, and he used to do it when he was a lad, and he couldn't really stop his son from doing it either. So, you know, it was quite an interesting chat. He was saying that they travel all over the country and Europe doing motocross, and it's obviously a very committed thing to do. His son is obviously quite grateful and really enjoys the occasion, and apparently the whole group of the 125s and the youngsters that take part are very, you know, sort of closely knit and whatnot, and they do get on very well together and look after each other, which is great to hear. And I thought that was a fantastic thing to hear from somebody. So it was a very interesting conversation, and it made the day all the more enjoyable. I did ask him whether he would come on camera and have a chat, but he seemed reluctant to do that, and you have to obviously respect people's wishes, and that's absolutely fine. And I obviously chatted to one or two other people, had a walk through the paddock, as you've no doubt seen by now, and it really was quite an interesting day. I've not been there for some time, as I mentioned in the introduction, and I really enjoyed it. So I think that just about sums it up for today. So without further ado, until next time, as we say here in Norfolk, do you keep on a troshin', boy.